Who's your man of the match? So Ridgeman, Arsenal 4, Leeds 1. Who was your man of the match?
For me, I'll go for Gabriel Jesus. But then we'll go with the ratings.
Yeah.
You know, we had a good game. And if we start from the back, Ramsdale. Ramsdale had some pretty solid saves throughout the game.
Right.
In the first half, you know, we almost conceded like 3 goals. And thanks to Ramsdale being brave and coming out for the ball and putting his body on the line, he was massive. And for that, you know, even though he conceded a goal, that goal was a silly one a bit, but I think he was solid, so I'll give him an 8.5.
8.5. I don't think it was a silly goal because it was a deflection from Zinchenko. So I think if
it was deflected,
he
could have saved it. Yeah, that's true.
Then you go to Ben White.
Ben White, he came in the first half. He had a bit some misplaced passes, a few of them, but then in the second half he was solid. He played well, and he eventually got a goal, his second goal for the Arsenal. I'll give him an 8. Yeah, an 8.
All right. Gabriel,
pretty solid at the back, you know, even after being paired with Holding. Gabriel, he was pretty solid. I think for the game, I'll give him a 7.
All right.
Yeah.
Then you go to go to Holding.
Holding, you know, coming in for Saliba and being pretty solid. It's called a Holdini masterclass. I'll give him a 7 too. He was solid, did well, and he won a lot of aerial duels.
Right.
And he was brave. Yeah, 7 is okay for me.
Zinchenko
played the whole game 90 minutes. Even though he had the deflected
shot.
He
didn't play 90 minutes actually. He was substituted.
Actually he was substituted for KT. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But then, you know, even though he deflected that shot for the goal, I think he had a pretty good performance, you know, coming in to assist Partey, the double pivot at the center. So at the mid, I think I'll give him a 7. Yeah, 7 is okay because he was pretty solid. He played well and he played his role despite the fact that he deflected the ball.
So Partey,
you know, after having that injury scare, and then he came on, pretty solid performance. Playing as a pivot and playing his role. Partey, I'll give him a 7. He was quite good for the team.
Okay.
And he did his job. Yeah.
All right, then go to Odegaard.
Oh man, that assist to Xhaka's goal in the 84th minute.
Smooth.
That was a beauty, man.
Smooth,
you know,
clean. Oh.
And then, you know, on the ball on his feet, and there's a lot of defenders around him. He was quite tight, but he managed to get out of the situations. For me, Odegaard was a good game. I'll give him an 8.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah.
All right, then we go to Xhaka.
Xhaka, man, kudos to Xhaka. You know, after all the challenges he's been through, and then coming and scoring in games back to back from the international break, he scored for his national team. And then today he played really well. Xhaka, after the goal, you know, I think Xhaka was good. I'll give him an 8 too. Xhaka, an 8.
All right. Then you go to Trossard
for the goal, for the assist, and for the shift he put in the second half. I'll give him an 8. He was pretty solid.
Okay. Jesus,
after all this while and scoring 2 goals, winning the penalty, putting in the work from the first minute to the time he got substituted, I'll give him a 9. It was a pretty solid performance from him, and it was a joy just to watch him back in the Arsenal jersey, and just doing what he was doing before he got injured. Yeah, 9
for Jesus. Oh, okay. Martinelli
was also a beauty to watch.
Right.
He boosted the team with the second goal. You know, after the second goal, it was a bit easier for us to attack through his side. And Martinelli, pretty solid performance from him too. He got an assist. On his wing, he alitesa Eiling sana. Eiling could not even contain Martinelli because he was always running. the ball was when he had the ball on his feet, he went really well, and he played well. Solid performance from Martinelli.
Okay.
I'll give him an 8.5.
Oh, well, man, your ratings are just 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9. All right, then you go to Mikel Arteta.
Arteta, this was a masterclass from Arteta, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The way he arranged that squad from the first half. And you know, the way he has played these players, molded them into believing that they can win and play the kind of football they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So Arteta, in today's game, I'll give him an 8, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The substitutions were not off. They kept the fire burning. Saka was one of the reasons why the fourth goal,
Mm-hmm.
we scored the fourth goal. So I think Arteta gets an 8 because he really played his game well.
Okay.
Yeah, with the tactics and everything, and he kept the boys running and pushed them to the very last minute.
Okay. So I think that's it for our player ratings from Ridge. So next week we'll be meeting a Liverpool at Anfield. Quite a tough game.
Yeah, that will be a very tough game,
very
man.
tough
versus Liverpool at Anfield.
Yeah.
Won't be easy, but
Yeah.
I know these boys are capable of winning it.
Yeah.
Considering that Liverpool is in a very bad place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the guys who subscribe, thank you so much. For the guys who have subscribed, you sure you like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, man.
And I'll be seeing you on the next video.
Keep on watching our videos. Thank you so much.